Hey, it's Mr. Knight here, your financial coach, your life coach, and today's video is titled, Being Poor in America is a Choice. Yes, I said it. Being poor in America is a choice. I'm coming to you straight from New York City. If you stick with me, I'm going to tell you why. If you stick with me, I'm going to show you how you can do better financially. I'm going to show you how you can change your financial game and become financially independent. I think before I can get into it, let me give you a little background about me so that way you can truly understand why I say what I say. You cannot tell me anything about poverty. I was resettled here at 19 from a French-speaking country in Africa. I come from a place where kids would walk for 7, 8, 9 miles going to school at 8 or 7 years old. I come from a place where kids will grow up without water and electricity in their houses. I come from a place where people would not eat rice or meat until Christmas time. I come from a place where people have no power and water in their houses. So you cannot tell me anything about poverty. You cannot say that I'm just here trying to sell something or trying to talk about things that I don't know because maybe I was fortunate to be rich. I've been there. I come from hard knock life, real hard knock life. You see, here in America, people say they are poor. But some people who are considered poor living in projects, they still got water. They still got hot water and electricity. They are still able to at least eat rice. Where I'm from, that's not poverty. So don't tell me anything about being poor, because I know what it is. So I'm telling you this so that you know I know the definition of poverty more than anybody else. And the reason why I decided to make this video is because as a life coach, I've been getting a lot of people coming to me and they complain. They're complaining how life is tough, how it's hard to make it here in America. They want to be rich, but they don't know how. And I'm here to tell you today that you are your own problem. There's no reason why you should be poor in America. Not even one. There's no reason why you should be poor in America. Unless if you have a healthy issue that you can't walk or something like that. You cannot tell me that you are poor in America. If you're born poor, I get that. But until now, you're grown. You should be able to do something. There are a lot of people in Africa who want to go and work, but they have no jobs. They can't find those jobs. They can't work because they have no jobs. You cannot tell me that you're poor in America because there's always something to do. If you really want to work, there is something to do. Not in America. How you tell me you are poor in America? I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like I said, I was resettled here at 19 in New York City. On my own, I had no parents, no brothers, no sisters, no family support. I was on my own, my friend. And I was a teenager. So I went through all the trials, you know what I mean? Like, I had a lot of friends trying to pull me to these, trying to give me the ideas of how I should live my life in this country. Trying to tell me how I can make quick money. But I refused. I refused. I knew it was going to take me some time to get where I want to be. But I was determined to be financially independent and to be rich. All I knew it was I wanted a chance. I just wanted a chance to be in a country like America, where I'm free. I have freedom of speech, where I can do pretty much whatever I want. As a young man, I did pretty much everything. I went to school. I did everything. And life was not easy. Life was not easy because, like I said, I had no parents, no family support in a big city, New York, the biggest city on the planet. So life was hard. But when you are determined and you are focused, you know what you want in life, you will make it. You see, life is all about choices, man. The choices we make will determine our future. See, a lot of your young people, you want quick money. Because I remember in Brooklyn, New York, like my friends, all they were telling me was like, you know what I mean, school, man, you know, we can do ABC and get quick money, you know what I'm saying? And I was always like, nah, man, we can get that quick money, but based on what you're telling me, things we have to do to get that quick money, we might get away with it 1, 2, 3 times, but we might not be able to see 30. We might not live to be 28. And some of my friends then, they did not get what I was saying. So we would get into fighting. And some of those friends are not here today. They did not live to see 28. They did not live to be 30, like myself, because they wanted the quick money. You see, when you are looking at people in America, especially in big cities like New York, you know, you see the Bentleys, you see expensive cars and all these nice stuff. You want to have those things. When you're looking from a distance, like you're in Africa, you're looking at these glamorous things on your TV from New York City. You think everybody in America is living like that. And when you come here and you don't really use your mind and think, you think, yeah, you want to get all those things as well. But you don't think how long those people had to put in work to get where they are. And that's the problem we have with a lot of young people today. They want quick money. They want quick money. They don't want to put in time and work and in order to achieve all that. In America, man, America is the greatest country on the planet. Like I told you, man, I've been around the world. I've lived in different countries. My background is music, so I've traveled in different countries as a music producer, as a songwriter, as a singer. I've been in different places. But ain't no place like America, man. This is the best country on the planet. I don't care what anybody says, man. If anybody's here telling you that, you know what, man, where I'm from is a better country than America, ABC, tell them to go where they came from. Why are they here to begin with? Come on, man. This is the best place on the planet. And if you're here and you're determined and you know what you want, you are going to make it. Right now, I got everything I've ever wanted and more. But it took me some time. I had to put in work. I was determined, man. I knew what I wanted. I had to make the right choices. Life is all about your mindset and all the choices you make, man. Don't live for today, my brother. Live for tomorrow. When you think about the future, when you think about tomorrow, you are going to make your decisions wisely. When you live for today, all you're thinking about is today. And everything you make, everything you got, you're going to spend it. You're not thinking about the future. And that's how you're going to end up. Like, you're never going to make it. You're never going to be financially independent. You're never going to be rich financially. If you spend everything you got, whatever you get, you spend it. All right, so now I've told you what my background is. And let me give you a few things that you should really be doing if you really want to become financially independent. If you're a young man out there trying to make it, do things that other people are not doing. Do contrary things. What I mean by that is, if you're 18 or 19, you got your first job, do not run and go buy the most expensive car. That's what most people want to do. Buy a used car, my brother. Buy a used car. Spend $5,000, $6,000, buy a used car. Let those other young people who want to be flashy go and buy a brand new Mustang and all that. And when you do that, get your money and invest your money. Read. Self-education, man. It's 2018. Go on the internet and read. I made a lot of money from investing into stocks and from trading stocks online. And nobody taught me that. I did not learn that in college, man. I went to college here in New York City, Fordham University, one of the best institutions in New York. But nobody taught me how to trade stocks online. Nobody taught me how to invest my money in stocks, but I had to teach myself. So you're starting, instead of you spending your money on flashy stuff, try as much as you can and invest your money. The younger you do it, the better for you. Do you know that if you are 15, 16 right now, and you start investing $300, $400 a month, by the time you're over 30, you can be a millionaire. Guaranteed, man. Guaranteed. My email is tkrecords@yahoo.com, man. If you want to know more how you can invest your money, I'm here, man. I'm here to help you out. See, I make these videos because I really care about my people. I really care about y'all. Like I said, I came here as a refugee. And I've achieved more than I've ever expected. So this is my way of giving back to my people. I don't want to see people suffering, man. Sometimes when I drive through poor neighborhoods, I feel so bad, man. When I'm in my Corvette or my Bentley and I see some people look like they've been forgotten, I feel really bad. And that's why I'm doing these videos, because I feel like in America, nobody should be poor. Nobody should be poor. You see, it's not all about how much money you make. It's what you do with how much money you make. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might make $5,000 a month and spend all that money, or spend 80% of that money. And someone else, they make $3,000 a month and they spend 40% of that and invest 60% of that. So it's what you do with what you got. You know what I'm saying? It's what you do with what you got. And be careful, because a lot of people, everybody want to be a millionaire these days. Everybody want to be a billionaire. Be careful what you wish for, because it's not, money really does not, money will help you to pay some bills and all that, but the ultimate happiness does not come from money. Take it from me. I know a lot of friends who are millionaires and they're not happy. What brings happiness in your life is you being able to manage your time the right way. You to be able to do things you really care about without asking anybody for permission. For you to be able to wake up any day and say, I want to go somewhere, or I want to do this, without asking your manager to take a day off. The freedom. The freedom, that's what you need. If you really want to be happy in life, you need to start right now to think about your future by creating your own businesses, by creating your own financial goals and try to meet them. Because if you're working for somebody, I don't care how much money you make there, you're not really going to be happy because you are always under somebody. You're not going to take 2 weeks or 1 week away without asking your manager or your supervisor to be off. So try to create something that will bring money for you. There are a lot of different ways in America that you can make money. A lot of different ways. Online, I mean, the freedom is what is going to make you happy in life. The freedom you have to be able to spend your free time with the people you care about. Once you have kids and a wife, you need to spend time with them. Don't be like people who all they care about is being CEOs and get the best jobs and all that. But the time they're 40, 50, yeah, they're CEOs, they're making $300,000 a year. But then they remember, oh my goodness, I got all this money, but I ain't got nobody to spend my money with now. What? And now that's when they're trying to start a family and it's kind of a little too late. So it's not always about money. It's all about what you do with what you have and the freedom you have. Happiness for me is being able to wake up any day, every day, and do whatever I want without asking anybody for permission to do so. And my friend, if you can start at a young age, investing your money wisely, you can have that financial freedom by the time you're 30. Do the contrary thing. Don't do what everybody's doing. Spend as much as you can. If you're making $1,000 a month, spend 30% or 40% and save or invest the rest. That's how you should be living your life. Don't live beyond your means. People who go and buy an expensive house, you're living in a 4 or 5 bedroom house, you're paying a mortgage on that house, a $4,000 mortgage on that house, and you only have maybe 2 kids. That is nonsense, my friend. That house is a liability to you. It's not your house until it's paid for. So downsize, get an apartment and pay $1,500 on that apartment and spend the rest in investing. And within 10 years, you will be able to buy a house paid for. Cash, money. You know what I'm saying? Don't live beyond your means. You have no business to buy a brand new Mercedes. Not buy, actually. You are leasing it because you're paying a monthly fee, $600, $700, $800 a month on that Mercedes-Benz. So it's not yours until it's paid for. That's a liability to you, my friend. Unless if you're using that car as a taxi or that car is bringing money in, it's not an asset, it's a liability. Why spend all that money on that car, my friend? Why don't you get a used car and use the rest of your money in investments? Or save that money, my friend. Don't live beyond your means. Don't live beyond your means. You want to become financially independent? You want to become financially successful? You want to be rich? You want to be happy? Because indeed, I agree, you cannot be fully happy if you don't have money, because you know life is expensive. We got bills to pay. So you've got to have some money. So you want to be rich, you want to be financially independent, change your spending habits, my friend. Make the right decisions. Do not spend more than what you make. You should always be thinking, you should always be ahead of everybody. I don't care if you're making $1,500 a month. If that's what you're making, spend $600. Don't worry about other people looking at you like you're not living a good life, like you're not driving an expensive car, you're not dressing well, you're not in a Versace suit. You know what I'm saying? All that will come. I love good things. Yes, I got expensive cars, Bentleys, like I said, Gucci, watches, suits, whatever it is. But guess what? I didn't have all those things when I was 19 or 20 or 21, 23. And I had the money to buy those things, but instead of buying those things, I was investing my money. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between me and the 20 or 19 or 21 or 22 years old today. When they make money, they want to run and go buy a 700 Gucci pair of sneakers because they saw Mr. Knight wearing one. And they forget Mr. Knight had been in the game for the last 14, 15 years. You know what I'm saying? So you take your time, man. There's no rush. Life is good. In America, man. In America, you shouldn't be poor. Not in America, man. Not in America. If you want to work in America, if you're ready to do anything in America, you can work. There are a lot of jobs out there. However, I'm not an advocate for jobs, but, you know, in the beginning, you still going to school, whatever, maybe you can do that, but I'm not an advocate for working for these companies and other people because you're helping them fulfill their dreams. You should be having a dream yourself and work towards it and create your own company and make your own money, my friend. So again, man, no excuse. There's no reason why you should be poor in America. People in Africa are poor because people want to go to work, people want to do things, but there are no jobs. So I get that. In third world countries, I get that. Sometimes people got no choice. They have nothing to do. They can't do anything because there are no jobs out there. But here in America, my friend, you can work at a car wash and make $100 a day. Yeah, that might sound like it's not a lot of money, but if you know what to do with it, it's a lot of money, my friend. So it's not how much you make, it's what you do with what you make. Start thinking about creating your own businesses. Don't work for other people. If you really want to be successful in life financially, don't work for other people. Read as much books as you can. Read and read and read. Read about investments. Read about finances. I promise you, you will be just fine. My name is Mr. Knight, and my YouTube channel is Get Inspired and Motivated by Mr. Knight. And my email is tkrecords@yahoo.com. If it was your first time to watch me, thank you. I do appreciate your time, and I hope you enjoyed me. And please like and subscribe so that way you'll be the first one to get all my new videos. And may God bless you, and I'll see you next time. Again, I do this because I really love you and I care about you, and it's my way to give back to my community. It's my way to give back to y'all. This country has been good to me, and I want to share my experiences with you and tell you how I made it. And hopefully, if I can change one or two or three individuals' perspective about finances, then I have done my job. Again, may God bless you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.